Just want to film this rich flower edge here where we're walking past. And of course it's changing sides now. And here we go. Oh, but I wanted to show the flowers. The beautiful flowers. While the peacefulness lasts. As you know, we never know. Bleib hier, Rico, komm. Na komm. I'm not gonna make him walk past the flowers, of course, because this is authentic, but he'll just have to wait while I show them to you. Here? Rico? Here? Rico? And water the flowers. They are beautiful, huh? Very beautiful. They need watering? I don't think so. So today, after yesterday's falling into the rabbit hole with the leash around my foot entangled, I'm hoping that we can experience some nothingness again, some peaceful nothingness on a Saturday morning. Let's see. We already had a dog encounter in front of our door involuntarily, where the dog started getting reactive and mine as a response. So I could see that there are more people with reactive dogs and trying to keep them calm. And then if you try to avoid, no, you're not going to pee on all of those cute babies here. Checking? This is where the cargo bag came rushing around the corner last time. And he likes to be amongst the dwarfs and whimsicalness. Okay, he will soon do his business, so I'll give him privacy. Grazing? Yes. I'm able to pull the camera only now, after a situation subsided. He knows exactly where his grazing spots are, and I love my cornflowers. So the Labradors and Retrievers he doesn't like much. By interaction with no leash, they will be totally on a different level as far as body language is concerned. The street dog's more indirect in their approach, and Labrador with a very with a very plump and direct way, throwing themselves, wanting no distance, no space at all. Naive, I wanted to say, or childlike rather. So these street dogs are more complex souls, more cat-like in their approach. And so there was a guy coming past just now with a grown and a puppy Labrador who lives here also directly, and I knew already because when the one dog was there only, they already didn't get along. Now the grown Labrador is also more protective because of the puppy, and it's an uncastrated male, so mine is already overwhelmed if there's two of them plus. mine had figured out this, or found again this grazing spot here. So as they were approaching, it's obviously also protecting resources and territorial. Well, the man stopped his dogs on the leash, luckily, and I just went at a distance so that there's enough space, because I know where he lives. I knew where he wanted to go. But he just said to me then also, "Why don't you just go away?" I said, "Well, I'm allowing space, and then we want to go back to where he was just grazing." And that's actually what I already mentioned in another video when I titled it somewhat like improving territorial behavior or something like that, where I noticed that if we have to evaporate all the time and yield to approaching invasion from my dog's perspective, then he will obviously feel he's losing all the time. But he can very well tolerate that, not without barking, but without going totally crazy. If we take a distance, make space, and then the key for him is to be allowed back. Come here, Skinner. The guy is coming back, and I'm not sure whether with or without dogs. And then for him, come, he came right, huh? If he's then allowed back to the spot he had to leave, because then he's basically able to examine the scent, and he's able to resume his grazing, and it's not like this total loss, So take care that I don't get any number plates on the clip. Yeah, so it's this going back to where he had to give way, so that his tolerance extends along. We're waiting, we're making space, we're observing from a safe distance, but you don't have to give up what you just did. We're going back there to examine, and because he's interested often more in the messages that the dogs left than in the dogs themselves. And then he can satisfy his need for examining everything. Just have to check if anything's around the corner. Come. Plus, not having to give space. There's a woman standing funny. She won't be standing for no reason, and I hope there's not a dog off leash.